Greetings to everyone listening to this post. I'm sending you a little bit of the beautiful sunshine from the land of Aotearoa and certainly the vibration of the ancient forest, which is holding so many fantastic bioinformational patterns for the humanity in transition. You can certainly hear the cicadas in the background, and that is just completing the summer bliss that we are experiencing in New Zealand. The topic of this message today is to inform you about what is ahead, about the energies and vibrations of 2013. We have certainly gone through a very exciting times towards the end of 2012 and witnessed how our entire realm, the entire planet Earth, and all of the associated kingdoms have shifted within the fifth dimensional reality. The earth changes are so huge and tremendous that we would not have time to cover that topic within this post, but you certainly listen to another separate YouTube post on earth changes alone. So what are the energies of 2013? Looks like we have stepped into vibrations that feel much lighter, but at the same time much more intense. Everyone who has gone through the vibrational changes and shifts throughout 2012 and actually moved within the fifth dimensional reality within their own body, their own system, have really experienced shift and change on so many levels. It is almost like we have purchased a new house, and now that house needs to be furnished, and we need to put some art on the walls and choose the color of your carpet and curtains and create your garden. So in a way, the energies of 2013 are about structuring our new reality. Everything that we have been given in years that preceded this big transition, and specifically with such an intensity and velocity towards the end of 2012, have brought us into the new realm. However, the new realm is not given automatically. That is something that needs to be created from now on. The big difference in our experience is that everything so far was almost as we were given driving lessons. And now looks like we are being positioned into the driving seat. So now we need to literally on a day-by-day, moment-by-moment basis utilize all of our divine-given gifts into creating the new reality. We're certainly going to have help every step of the way. However, we are the creators. So that is a big shift and a big change from the previous way of understanding life. And for many people that may feel initially a bit awkward and might be difficult to maintain the focus on the new changes. That's why the higher guidance is giving us very specific help in the set of templates that are scheduled for 2013. The first event, which is coming up on the 2nd of March, is going to bring the templates of renewal. So the key word for 2013 is renewal. From the middle of February till the end of March, in those 6 weeks, we are going to experience a very powerful energies of Easter activation. This is the first Easter that we are experiencing in the 5D in the 2013. So the energies are extremely potent. Renewal goes to our physical bodies, because every aspect, every organ of the human body is going to be updated and allowed to take its full function. Everything within our physical known reality has been functioning on a bare minimum. The very medical proofs have shown that the brain alone has been used only 10% of its capacity. But this is true for every organ and system in the human body. So our digestive system, the lungs, the liver, the kidneys have been functioning just at a fraction of their capacity. So all these organs and systems will need to be renewed and brought to the speed. This will bring tremendous cellular renewal, but also activation of particular glands and aspects of the systems that we were not using before. All this will ensure that the physical bodies are becoming very strong, very potent, very renewable, and do not suffer the typical three-dimensional imbalances. So we are truly headed for the super health. On our first event, we are being given a set of templates for the renewal of the digestive system, and that one is certainly going to support the consequently renewal of all of the other organs and systems as we progress through the year. Second keyword, which will be important to maintain throughout this year, is that our vibrations needs to be maintained on a high level at all times. Now, this is a huge difference from so far having high vibrations for a segment of time, which means when we come together in a group, when we experience a healing session, when we meditate, connect with nature, feels like our vibrations will rise to beautiful levels. And then looks like the moment we come in contact with, say, others around us that are possibly not as yet on the level of awakening to maintain those vibrations, or encounter life situations that are not holding the high vibrational level, looks like it was so easy to slip down. So it was like a yo-yo effect, going high and experiencing high and then dropping down. However, in the 2013 and beyond, we are going to be absolutely anchored into these energies at all times. This is going to be quite unusual again for many people, and I will go with the maintaining of the inner focus. So the guides are saying moving forward means moving inward. So we'll have to have that maintenance of the inner focus at all times. This is a very different capacity and activation of the higher aspects of the human mind and the higher focus. So obviously sets of templates and help is being given in this respect. And as a third very important aspect of the energies of 2013 is stepping into our higher destiny. Looks like every being on this plane has been so far following some particular template or setup for their life, and that felt almost like everything was predestined, and it was very difficult to change, and almost like we've been in prison within this physical reality. However, as we are stepping into our higher destiny, which means that absolutely new set of templates is being activated, which is going to allow very different choices, stepping forward in a ways that we haven't even dreamt about previously. Our lives on Earth plane, in the fifth dimensional Earth, are not going to be about trivia, about wasting our times on negative energies, about interactions which are felt as unpleasant, or creating any level of unwanted experiences. That is truly behind us. What is coming for every human being who is waking up on this plane and stepping into their further ascension process is actually the level of mastery. We are now going to become masters of our destiny. And what is required for this, first and foremost, is the change of identity. We are going to move from our one little personality self to our multidimensional self. So from one person we are becoming a team. We understand the levels of creation and sub-creation that are all held together in synchronicity. Very important aspect of stepping forward is finding our higher purpose. Higher purpose is again not something specific and one-directional. It is in general all the synchronistic energies that are making every moment of our lives enjoyable, happy, stepping within reality that feels like it is unfolding, and not reality that has to be pushed and pulled and hated and not wanted and so forth. So we are truly moving into the level of life which guides are asking me to describe it for you as absolute heaven and bliss on earth. If you have ever experienced like being in love, you're absolutely aware of how that feels when you interact on that level with your energy field with another person, and how fulfilling it is and how intense it is. So now multiply that level of life on anyone and everyone in your life, including not only that special one, but every person that you meet. So we are stepping into the configuration of being in love with the life itself. So all and more is coming into 2013, and obviously all of us who serve as channels have been prepared. I had a very interesting personal experience over the last 6 weeks, actually from the end of the old cycle, which was completed on the 21st of the 12th of the last year. And I'll send another specific post on all this preparation that actually I've undergone. But all in all, it was a very, very powerful shift. And all the information which was relevant now to be brought forward, and all the vibrations that are coming courtesy of the divine guidance, the celestial beings that work with us, and specifically the Lemurian priesthood from the city of Antos, from the cities of Telos, from all the Pacific Rim, and again specifically energies beamed through the Stonehenge Aotearoa. All these energies are coming into very coherent and very powerful modules, allowing fast and quick changes. Two other very interesting things that I'm given as an information to mention to you at this post are that for first time into the history of humankind, we are given very important vibrations that we simply couldn't access before. That is the higher aspect of the violet flame, and the violet flame of transmutation that has been used for a long time on that level is now updated to the level of violet mist and violet laser, which are the vibrations that are very quickly going to bring all these desired changes. And another very, very exciting aspect is the activation of the Ray of Resurrection. And the Ray of Resurrection is the very set of vibrations that have been used by Master Jesus in resurrecting the physical body into the light body, and all of the resurrections from the decaying and dying matter back into the original blueprint. So that is not just a magic or something desired. It is real. It is a mystery, but now the secret is being given to the humans. So we are all going to be able to access these very, very special energies. So all this and more is in store for 2013. Super Life Academy is putting out 5 new events, like live events, that are going to start in Auckland, starting on the 2nd of March, and then every 2 months. All the templates are available on internet, and we are obviously going to have other events planned for other cities in New Zealand and in Australia, and then again wherever else we are invited and needed to go. Because coming in the groups is also very, very important, I'm emphasizing that the fortnightly group healing sessions will continue every second week, or later on maybe different dynamics will be guided. But coming into the groups becomes very important for everyone on the path during this year, because we need to create a much higher vibrational template within the people who are vibrating on a similar vibrational level. So then when you go into your everyday life, you're not going to drop your energy, you're going to draw from the group. You become like a group entity. I'll explain more of this at other occasion. but simply to bring into the awareness that coming together on the high level of vibration is our lifeline, something vitally important for our further development and enjoying of the much more stabilized energies. So we'll conclude with open invitation for everyone who feels they are drawn to this work, regardless whether you've done the other templates so far, anyone who feels resonance, we would love to see you on the event. And I personally want to express how blessed and very happy I feel to be the channel for this beautiful material. Thanking the Divine Source, the multitude of celestial beings, the Lemurian civilization, the guides and priests, priestesses of Lemuria, and greeting you all. Karaira,